Okay, so we'll proceed on multi-texture. So we showed architecture of this. So we'll add slides. Okay, so we'll see the shader primarily are texture shaders and color shader. Okay, they means shader can be many, but primarily they are of these types, and there can be n number of shaders. Okay, so how shader and our object what we draw are interrelated, that we'll see, and each shader can have kind of static uniforms. A shader can have uniforms and a shader can have attributes. Both are kind of attributes are like vertices property. Other than vertices property are uniforms like material color and text and lighting and any other, like whatever we feel that we did not call per vertex for a kind of for a set of vertices, that is called VAO. For a particular VAO, it would be constant, so that we place in uniforms. So we can have multiple shaders. How? Okay, so this is kind of static uniform and static attributes. So if I go for a shader which has uniform, it has a static set of uniforms and a static set of attributes, then there can be too many shaders. But good thing is that we did not change anything, so we can just create kind of for one specific thing one particular shader. Or we can have dynamic uniforms. So these uniforms would change, okay, but attributes are still static. And so now if you go for dynamic uniform, then we don't need multiple textures. Only two texture would work. One is color texture and one color shader and one texture shader, where uniforms will change as we need. So this is the architecture. Now if I need to draw an object, okay, so object can have many VAO. VAO is nothing but a kind of it is set of vertices with a different kind of properties. Okay, like one VAO is we can say it's a color VAO. One VAO is a texture VAO. Like if I have an object, some part we are coloring through texture, some part we are coloring through color, then each will carry different VAO. If they are different VAO, each VAO can have a set of uniforms. So this VAO, okay, these are VAO. So this VAO has a uniform. This VAO has another set of uniform. And each VAO will be contained in a shader. So object is nothing but set of VAOs. And each VAO can have separate uniform. And then finally VAO get stored in shaders. Okay, so this is the architecture. Okay, so in live session we will show kind of more things. Okay, so we'll see kind of more advanced version. Now we can see that all the cars have different color wheels and they would kind of so we are going with this architecture. Okay, so static attributes and dynamic uniforms, so that we need only one texture shader and one color shade. Now for every object we identify the VAOs. It is either a texture VAO or color VAO, and they would go in their shader appropriately. They contain set of uniform, so that would keep changing. Okay. Okay, so we are here. So I'll copy shader.py, that is kind of core stuff, and I shall copy wheel.py. So this we have changed. Okay, now when we are pushing, so 3 we are pushing. So object, when we push, we kind of place the index. This object has which parent, and this object has which parent. So now 0 everywhere means the root parent, and accordingly wheel will set. So wheel 2 parent is 0. Okay, now here okay, parent is 1, and okay, what is 1, 2? First we have kind of loco. Loco is the jeep or car, and it has parent as 0, everywhere 0 means they belongs to topmost object, and this its wheel has parent of 0 means this loco, first loco is a kind of it will have index as 0. Okay, second loco index as 1, and third as index of or identity as 2. So these wheels, they belong to all zeros, and these 1, and so we are differentiating wheels in this fashion. Okay, this is the first thing. Second thing is, if we see wheel.mtl, as we said, now we can see there are 2 MTLs. So we can say that there will be 2 VAO. Now for this VAO, probably in future we'll change it to material, but right now material ID. So if this is the color, then we will have different kind of coloring. Okay, so now material diffuse will change, and we'll say like then add a kind of red. Okay, so now we will, if VAO has this color attribute, then please modify it to kind of a green. So okay, now we are looking for yellow. So we'll say modify it to 1. Okay, so what was it? So, or we'll say modify it to blue. Okay, so modify it to green. Okay, similarly we'll change this. So now we can have all the wheels with different colors. So we'll make it yellow and green only. So So it is yellow or red, yellow and red. Okay, and now we have third jeep. So it will be kind of blue and yellow. Okay, so blue and yellow. Okay, so we are done. Means now we have set all the wheels attribute, and we'll see what extra it does. So we'll execute. I hope it should work. Okay, so now we'll add here in display which one is active. Key press active equal to count. I hope it doesn't want more than this. So which one is active? Oh, okay, so finally we have all three cars with different kind of wheels, and now I can move a car. Its wheel is rotating, whereas other car's wheel is not rotating. This was the defect. We can see the tire is rotating. Now it has made angle. So it is really moving left and right. Okay, so we can see tire is rotating. I have made up to 20 only, so that we can change. Okay, so we have made that it will not rotate more than 30, 20. So probably we'll change it to 30. And if okay, so the wheel is rotating. We can see it is making angle. Okay, so wheel has rotated. Now it is straight now and it is moving. Okay, so wheel, can we see that wheel is at it is really, wheel is rotating. Okay, not only kind of when it moves, but when it makes angle, see, so nicely wheel is rotating. Now wheel is, someone should say that it rotated. Okay. See, wheels means the wheel is like it is really kind of see, Okay, so wheel is appropriately it is rotating. And while moving straight it is. See? Amazing. Okay, and so good thing is that in texture mode we did not change much. Okay, so while moving back it is not resetting the wheel. Okay, so this is how it is. So we can kind of bring things okay, so wheels are rotating appropriately. Okay, so we have now we are in kind of multi shaders. So in multi-shader we are really using multi-shader, and now so this is for now, and then we'll see how we can kind of make it more complex, more interesting.